And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Todd Teaches DDO. Today we're going to do kind of a break from the Tangle route. We're going to do what's called a respec, or a lesser reincarnation of our character, so that we can fix some of these stats over here and change up some of the abilities to maybe take our Paladin in a different direction. This is a good thing to learn how to do, because at some point everyone who plays will want to do a reincarnation at some point, whether a true reincarnation or just to change some things around. So a couple things that you need. First of all, you need what's called a Heart of Wood. Let's see, I've got one somewhere. There we go. So you need what's called a Heart of Wood. Now this is a lesser Heart of Wood, which means that I'm going to do a lesser reincarnation. However, there are also true Hearts of Wood that will allow you to completely redo a character from level 1. It's a way for you to take your character from the high levels and start again with some different advantages at first level. So it's kind of a nice way to go. You don't have to just keep a character at high level. If you want, you can play him up and you get some different bonus feats and stuff like that when you do it. There's also lesser Heart of Woods plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, etc. Those allow you to change class choices depending on whatever that plus is. Since this is a lesser Heart of Wood with no plus anything, it only allows us to change our ability scores, skill points, feats, those things. We have to keep our race, we have to keep our class. It tells you everything here when you look at it. It says important rules, inventory and spells. It gives you all of those details there. But anyway, they allow us to kind of change up a character if we don't like the direction they've been going. And you can purchase these in the DDO store. If you open up the store here and you look under character, I believe, and reincarnation, you can see this lesser Heart of Wood, plus 1, plus 3, plus 5. All those things are here. Let me take away the filter by character, show all items. Here you go. You have heroic true Hearts of Wood. Those allow you at 20 plus. You also have the epic Heart of Wood that allows you to reincarnate just the epic levels of your character. So if you're, say, level 25, you would just go back to level 20 so you can redo epic stuff. And then iconic true Heart of Wood. It allows, that one's one I haven't actually looked at before. I think it allows you, only iconic characters can use this. So iconic characters are kind of a special type of character in the game. So anyway, we're going to take this this lesser Heart of Wood. I'm going to dump it here in my first inventory box. And we are going to reincarnate. You might have noticed I did a little bit of changing to my equipment and stuff, because I didn't really have anything great, so I bought a few items just to increase some stats and stuff. You need to do that for whatever looks good to you. I also have a tome for a plus 1 to wisdom. I'm gonna eat that here after we go talk to Fred. So Fred is in House Jarasco. This is a place that we haven't actually been, and I will come back and give you more details later. It has a couple pretty interesting things in here. If we close our inventory, open our map, this is the airship tower. We have what is called the graveyard over here. It's Delara's graveyard. There's a whole quest chain in there that we'll get to fairly soon. There's a mailbox in front of us. There's some trainers in here for paladins, favored souls, and I think clerics are somewhere. Clerics over here. There's a tavern where there's a couple quests in there. There's a Jarasco patron and vendor in here as well. And then there's like the House Jarasco main hall, I guess. House Jarasco is mostly for magic users. There's a tome shop. Not a tome shop, like a spell component shop and stuff like that with scrolls and things like that. There's another quest over here. You come down this pathway and there's a empty-handed, this is, I believe, a materials shop. There's some collectors. Then we continue down. You have the auction house. You have a potion shop. Here you have the teleporter. Up this way is the entrance to the house. You've got another tavern up here, some more collectors, several quests, and this big pond area. So lots of quests and stuff here. That's the entrance from the marketplace. There's a druid trainer here. Up that way there are a couple more quests and one that is a raid. Raids, if we haven't talked about that at all, are larger quests, usually more complicated. Instead of the typical 6, you can have up to 12 people in your party. So we're going to come down and around. This is called the, what's it called? Something Gardens. Let's see if it will show up or not. No, it's not. Let's see. It's a Garden of Respite. Underneath the garden, though, is where we want to go. Underneath the garden is Fred, the Mind Flayer. Normally, Mind Flayers are not people to be trusted because they mess with your mind. Fred, however, is at least not against us, and he can help us reincarnate. So let's go ahead and talk to Fred. Pathetic light dweller, I seek Siber's dragon shards. Bring them to me, and for a paltry sum of gold, I can grant you the ability to perform feats beyond your paltry imagination. There will be some loss involved, but nothing an adventurer like you would notice. Okay, so you can talk to him, you can get details about how it will work, you can ask him about Fred, you can yell at him about being a Mind Flayer. Usually it costs some amount to reincarnate or to respec your character. He looks for Siber's dragon shards. Those are things you can pick up and collect in the game, and you can trade those and some gold to him. However, on the Lesser Heart of Wood, the cost to do this is nothing. I thought that it said it somewhere. I don't see it on here. But Lesser Heart of Woods, they don't cost anything to use, so just do it already. So what you're going to do... Alright, so I have figured out the problem here. Our problem is that Fred used to be where you reincarnate, but they've made a lot of updates since the last time I've reincarnated, obviously, and he's no longer the place we reincarnate. Luckily, I know where it is. We're going to go over here to the teleporter. Click on the teleporter. Where we want to go is the Hall of Heroes. So we're going to click Hall of Heroes. So they changed this fairly recently because I haven't reincarnated a character for a while, and it used to be Fred that you'd need to talk to, but now they have a new person called a Life Shaper here. So we're going to go ahead, Hall of Heroes. And here in the Hall of Heroes, which is pretty much just a big place, it has all the basic amenities and stuff, but we're going to have to go talk to the Life Shaper. So we're going to have to go around and look for the Life Shaper. Have an auctioneer, banker. Got some doors there that lead somewhere. Mysterious remnant collector. Mailbox, general vendor. Oh, it looks like we need to go downstairs. How do I go downstairs? Over this way, I believe. Alright, so we'll go downstairs. Whee! Whee! Okay, let's see. Epic trainer. Heroic template, epic temple, elemental. Let's see, where is he? I suppose I could check my map here. Fierce Remnant Collector, Marketplace, Mailboxes, General Vendor, Reincarnation Grove. Oh, okay. So it's over here. So we'll go into the Reincarnation Grove. Sorry guys, it's such a mess. I actually haven't done this for a while. Life Shaper. There we go. You're here to begin the reincarnation process, correct? Yes, give me details before we begin. So, Lesser Reincarnation. Characters at any level respec and rebuild your character. Allows you to re-level your character. You also get 4 additional build points if you are a non-drow 28. Well, we don't have to worry about that. Cannot change name, race, gender, or alignment. Not worried about that. Take same character class. You can... okay. That's stuff we looked at. So we're going to do Lesser Reincarnation. Okay, it tells us everything again here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put our Heart of Wood there. And we'll continue. Okay. So I'm pretty sure we already have the 32-point build. Trying to look to see if it tells us somewhere here. Pretty sure we already started off with that because I have it unlocked on my characters. So we just want a character respec. Oh, these are the rewards. I guess we just click next. Okay. So it's time to confirm your Lesser Reincarnation. Okay, same things, same things. Okay, they're gonna put all our inventory away. Okay, proceed. So type in our character name. So let's go ahead and type in our character name. Mega Creepy. Or maybe I just need to put in Mega. There we go. So confirm. You're now ready to reincarnate. Now a new option in this character, the character selection screen when you log out. Alright, so we're going to have to log out to do our reincarnation here. So press escape, we'll log out. Yes, I'm sure I want to log out. Okay, so it should take us to the logout screen. Here we go. You can see my other characters in there. Reincarnate. So that's what we're going to click. Please type in Mega. Confirm. Oh. That was another wrinkle I did not anticipate. Dang it. Okay, well, I guess we have to level first before we can reincarnate. So let's do that. Oh, this is really frustrating. Sorry guys, this was not meant to be this frustrating, but they don't tell you that you have to do that before you can reincarnate, so... Okay, he took the Heart of Wood, so that's okay. Let's go level, I guess, and then we will log back out and reincarnate. Okay, now we'll reincarnate. So, we're going to be keeping everything about what we did before. Paladin, path, customize it ourselves, race, ability scores and stuff. Because I'll be honest, when I made this character, I was thinking that wisdom was the governing skill, I believe, because in other games that I play, wisdom is the governing skill, but that's obviously not the case in DDO. It's charisma. So we're going to start at 14 charisma, we're going to start at 14 strength, then we'll start at 14 con, we'll go to 13 dexterity. Wisdom I will put at 10 because you do need that to cast some of the spells for it. Let's see here. I'm going to put another 2 points in charisma. So can I put one more in? I can put one more into charisma. So let's go ahead and do that. So this will be hopefully a little bit better for our character in general. And we'll click next. Okay. So for skills and stuff, let's go ahead. We're going to max out UMD. And what do some of these, I don't even remember how they work. Improve spell damage, all spells except positive energy. Okay, well, positive energy is one that I would use. My class skills aren't terribly great. We'll put a couple into Intimidate. Concentration. I don't think I need any in concentration, really. We'll put it in Intimidate. We'll keep the Intimidate and the UMD. Okay, now we get our feats. So this is where I'm going to make some changes. We're going to take Khopesh as a exotic weapon proficiency. Khopeshes are a type of weapon. I don't think I've had one to use yet, but Khopeshes work really well with the shields, which we're going to make this guy be able to use shields. Okay, so we're going to take power attack. Now I need to find the class skills. Show special only. Okay, so I've got to choose either long bows or long swords. Before, I believe I picked long swords because that's what we had. And I think I'm going to do that again because I already have some long swords, and that allows me to use those still until I get some Khopeshes. Okay, so characters, a little bit different here. Next, I honestly don't even remember what my guy looked like. If this is what he looked like before, I'm just going to keep it. So we're going to go ahead and create. So now your character looks like they completely restarted. But if you enter back into it, you'll actually be in a special place where you'll be allowed to update stuff. So here we go. This is the bridge between. This empty space is pretty cool, actually. We want to go up and talk to the Life Shaper. We get all of our XP back, which allows us to level up. So we'll say, who are you? Started adventuring career as a Paladin. I was not on a path, so I made my own choices. This should allow us to level up some more. So I'll go down, put one in UMD, put one in Intimidate. That's all we get at the first level. We'll continue that with our Paladin, Intimidate, UMD. Oh, we get another feat here. So with this next feat, we'll go with Cleave. Okay. So all we're doing is leveling back up to where we were, but we get to make some different choices. Alright, so I'm going to put that point into Charisma here. Intimidate, UMD. I get my first set of spells, yay. And then the last level here. The one that we just had to take before. Intimidate, UMD. I think that was the last one. Nope, apparently not. Oh, that's right. We were level 6 is the one we took, so. Alright, we get another feat here. So, we want shield. What? Let's check here. Shield Mastery. And then we've got to find class feat. I don't know why they give us the choice since there only seems to be one choice available. Okay. Alright. Alright, we'll do the action points later on. But now we should be able to go back to the Hall of Heroes, it looks like. Puts us outside this Reincarnation Grove. And all of our inventory items are back. We've got our abilities there. If we check, we still have all of our XP in favor from doing our quests and everything. So it's like we're back to where we were before we started. So join us next time. We'll finish up our Tangleroot quests, and we'll get all of our equipment and our action points spent and put back on and everything else. So hopefully that wasn't too terribly confusing. It was mostly my fault. Again, I apologize. But now at least you've seen what that reincarnation process looks like and where you have to go now to do that. So until next time, play games, have fun, and we'll see ya.